So you passed your real estate exam. Congratulations. And now comes one of the biggest decisions you're going to have to make thus far in your career, and that is which brokerage should you join. If you're a brand new realtor in Canada, I think Real Broker deserves to be high up on that list of consideration. And here's why. I'm Roland Kim, and this is Get Real, Get Right. Hope you enjoy the information ahead. The first thing I think a new realtor needs is access to people who have already done what they're looking to do. Because when you get your real estate license, you're going to know a lot more about contracts, agency, and regulations, but you probably still don't know how to actually build a real estate business. How do you find your first client? How do you run a listing presentation? What do you do or what do you say at an open house? How do you build a database? What happens when you're writing your first contract offer at 9 o'clock at night and you're not sure what to do? That's where your environment becomes incredibly important. Real has built a model around collaboration, training, technology, and giving agents opportunity to learn from one another. The company has invested in coaching and lots of education through its initiative, such as the Real Academy and the Prodder training programs. And that's reason number one only. It's a great place to get started. You're joining an ecosystem rather than simply renting a desk at some brick and mortar place. The second reason is the business model. When you're brand new, every dollar matters. You probably aren't closing 20 or 30 transactions in your first year. You're building your business. You're building your resume and you're building your future. So understanding your brokerage splits, fees, and what exactly you're paying in return for what you're receiving is incredibly important. Real's model combines its commission structure with opportunities such as revenue share and equity incentives, giving agents potential ways to participate in financial beyond just their own individual transactions. As well, you don't pay for anything until you actually complete a transaction. That is so fundamental. Does that mean that you automatically are going to make money through revenue share or free stocks? Absolutely not. Your number one job when you're starting is still learning how to sell real estate and to serve your clients extremely well. But I like being in a brokerage where those additional opportunities do exist as your career grows, as your influence grows, and as you become potentially a mentor for other people. Number three to consider Real is technology. Today's realtors needs to be mobile. You're working from your car, your phone, a coffee shop, an open house, or sitting at your kitchen table at 10 o'clock at night. Real was built as a technology-focused brokerage with its own transactional platform and tools designed around more digital brokerage experience versus a bolt-on experience that most other bricks and mortars offer. For a new generation of realtors, I really think that matters. But here's probably the biggest reason: the people around you that matter. I've been in this business for almost 2 decades, and success does leave clues. Every brokerage claims to provide training, claims to have technology, but you really got to look beneath the blanket to make sure that you are getting what you expect. Put yourself around productive agents. Ask them questions. Find a mentor. Attend lots of trainings. Go to open houses. Learn your contracts. Practice your scripts. Practice your role play. Watch how successful realtors communicate with clients. And don't be afraid to say, "I don't know, can you teach me?" Or "I'm not sure, but let me get you the right information," versus the fast information. Because your first year isn't about pretending you know everything. It's about learning as much as you can while building the foundation of your business. So if you're currently getting licensed in Canada and you're wondering whether Real Broker might be the right place to start, reach out to me and I'd love to answer any questions you have. I'll happily walk you through the model, the costs, the opportunities, and some of the negatives perhaps that you might not be receiving if it's important to you. And just important are the realities of starting this business. I'll do it in no pressure. You get the information, you can run the numbers, and you can make the decision. That's Get Real, Get Right. I'm Roland Kim, and I'll see you at the next video.